name is Rebecca, and on February 4th, my husband Philip and I attended a 50-mile endurance race at Bell Cow Lake in Chandler, Oklahoma. We wanted to share with you all our story with endurance riding and how it all began. I got introduced to horses at the age of 6 years old. I was always fascinated with horses, and at the age of 9, I began training under Brenda Harrison to gain riding skills and horsemanship. After 3 years of being coached, I was given the opportunity by Third Day Endurance in Ontario, Canada, to get into the sport of endurance racing. I was given a standardbred mare named Angel to complete my first few races on, as well as the opportunity to race in the United States. After my skills came up in endurance racing with Angel, I was then able to begin working with Third Day Endurance to bring up young Arabians in training and eventually taking them to their first competitions. In the summer of 2022, after having the opportunity to work with many wonderful horses, I was given my very first horse, an Arabian standardbred gelding named Day of Rising, as a gift from my husband, Philip. Philip was also introduced to horses through Third Day Endurance, but for Philip, his experiences with horses were in farrier work. He was taught all the ins and outs of horsemanship and the foundation of the horse. Philip's farrier skills grew immensely as he continued to shoe the horses competing in 50, 75, and 100-mile races on varying terrain all across Canada and the US. Philip also spent 2 years building a farrier business in Germany, working on a variety of horses that were involved in different equine disciplines. Philip's ultimate love and passion, myself, and working with endurance horses is what led him to make the move to open up our new farrier business, Swordsmith Farrier Services, in Bivens, Texas. Soon after arriving in Texas, late summer of 2022, Philip began building the farrier business and gaining clientele, while I began conditioning my new horse for competition. Now, 6 months into our new adventure, Philip and I were able to go to our first endurance race with my horse, Rising. Rising was bred and born on the Third Day Endurance Farm in Ontario, Canada in spring of 2014. At the age of 4 years old, he was sold to a local endurance rider and competed with this rider for the next 4 years. Due to life circumstances, the owner needed to find a new home for Rising and reached out to Third Day, who suggested to my husband that Rising would be a great match for myself. After completing the 50-mile with Rising, my experience in the sport tells me that he is going to do quite well as a racer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you'd like to know more about us, please feel free to check out our Facebook page or feel free to contact us personally.